Hi everyone, I'm Sylvia. Welcome back to the channel. I'm a breast cancer survivor and the founder of Amidira. In my last videos, I went through the potential benefits of massage, such as decreasing anxiety, lessening pain, and we talked about how massage can help manage cancer symptoms, including nausea, pain, anxiety, and we also talked about how to massage at home, especially with tools like balls like this that can improve muscle tension and improve blood flow. During my cancer treatment, I found massage helped a lot, both in putting me in a better mood and giving me positivity, and in helping me sleep. So if you want to learn about the research, check out those videos. In this video, let's do some self-massage together. In the first part, we'll review the techniques for self-massage recommended in Cancer Council Australia's massage guide. All you need for that is your hands. Then I'll jump into how to use this spiky massage ball, taking recommendations from various physiotherapists. Now, if you have a spiky ball already, be sure to bring it out so you can follow along. You'll need some wall space and floor space, ideally with a mat. When my husband first got me a ball, I didn't think there was much to it. You just rub it around, right? So I didn't look it up and the ball just sat there. Then one day, my massage therapist recommended one to me to help me with my wrist problems because I'm typing a lot at the computer. And when I started looking into it, I found there's so much more that I can do. And that's the stuff I want to show you today. Now, if you don't have a ball, we include the spiky balls in our Amidira Mind Care boxes, but you could also get one for around $15 each on Amazon, or I find a lot of massage and physiotherapy clinics carry them as well. If you want to follow along in this video, a tennis ball, squash ball, you know, a lot of these balls you can probably substitute. It might not feel exactly the same, but it'll help you get a sense of the technique. Okay, let's jump in. So first, let's start with what you can do with just your hands. This list of things, like I mentioned, is from Cancer Council Australia's massage guide, and the link to that is in the video description. By the way, I'm not a trained professional, just a cancer survivor looking to share things that helped me during treatment. I highly recommend you consult your healthcare team about your own situation. And in terms of cancer care, there are specialized oncology massage therapists that you can reach out to as well. All right, so let's jump in. Today I've got my handy helper, my 7-year-old Rowan, and he's going to help us demonstrate how this can be done on another person, but also on yourself at home. So first off, actually, just make sure that you find yourself a comfortable spot. You're going to want something that's, you know, temperature-wise comfortable for yourself, and also just somewhere where you can either lie down or sit down comfortably so you're having a good massage. Second thing that you want to make sure is that you get something, especially if you have dry skin, for your skin. So either a massage oil or a massage buttercream. And today what we're going to be using is the Amidira Mint Massage Buttercream, fully organic, all natural ingredients. I highly suggest that if you're going through treatment, or actually even not, that you try to get something more natural. It's just better for you and better for the planet. Okay, so to start, we'll do a hand massage. So take some of that, see, it's super thick. Whatever you have in terms of oil or cream, turn the hand around, give it a nice little rub down. Oh, this stuff is already going in. It feels nice, huh? And then use the thumbs of your hands to just go around the pad of the hand. And also rub down the fingers with your own fingers. How's it feel, Rowan?
Good.
Yeah? Which part do you like more, the hand here?
They both feel good, but this one feels best.
Right here, right? Yeah, that's my favorite too, this part here. The fleshy part of the thumb there gets a lot of use. So you go like this. And then of course the other hand. Oh, your skin is dry, honey. Hopefully this cream can give you some moisture.
I don't lotion.
Well, you poor guy, you also have eczema, right? So.
Yeah, not as bad as.
Not as bad as sometimes it could be? Yeah.
But it's also pretty much better than
Yeah. Yeah, I also like going down the side of the hand here
That feels the best.
Right here? Yeah, this part feels really nice, right? To rub down.
You can pearl me with that.
I can purr you like that? Yeah. Okay, so let's move on then to, how about your head? Can you do that?
Sure.
Yeah. So according to Cancer Council Australia, massaging the head and the ears can be calming, it can help with pain, and it can actually also help with sleep. So what you do is put your fingertips on the crown of the head and just do gentle circular massage with your thumbs and with your fingers. And you go all around the crown. Nice little scalp massage. I like to go down with my thumbs around the neck area here. But Rowan doesn't seem to like the neck area. He says it hurts. Does it hurt? That part hurts. You're stiff there, honey. Maybe you need some working out. Huh? Too much playing Minecraft.
I didn't even play Minecraft. Unless you mean the coding version.
Yeah, you do a lot of that. So yeah,
Fine.
make sure you get to all the different areas.
I go on like it.
And what's not in the massage guide that this is from is actually taking some hair and doing a light little gentle pull. This is a move that I learned from my own massage therapist. And I like it a lot. What do you think, Rowan? It's okay? It's still better to be doing this rub?
Yeah. The other one still tiny bit.
Tiny bit hurts. Nah, really? Like just this?
That's better.
Just, yeah, okay, maybe I was pulling too hard. Yeah, it takes a bit of practice to get right. Yeah, and that's it. Let's move on to the ear, okay? So for the ear, let's get a little bit more oil here. What you want to do is just between your thumb and the finger, start from the top of the ear and then go down to the lobe like this. How's that feel, honey? Go a little slow, yeah? Yeah, according to the Australian Cancer Council, doing the head and the ear like we just did can help reduce pain, anxiety, and also help with sleep. So how are you feeling? Do you feel sleepy?
A tiny bit tired, I guess.
Yeah? Making you want to go to sleep? All right, let's move on to the foot. Now this part I do find is not the same doing to yourself. So, we get a little bit more massage oil. You might need to bend your foot, honey. Bend. Yeah. How's that look? Get some cream. Then what you want to do, so this is the part I find is, I mean, for yourself, you could try to go down like this, but I think the best feeling, keep bend, honey, bend, is to go like, put the thumb on the pad of the foot. Just like that, and really use the whole like hand to put that pressure on. Feels good?
It feels better kind of than the foot massager.
Yeah, it feels better than our machine massager. Better?
It's better.
I'm putting so much effort into it. Okay, maybe I should go like this.
Anyways, robot's more like better for when you don't want to massage.
Okay. That's true. When mommy wants a break, then that's what to do, right? So you just go down, sole of the foot like this. And then maybe the heel here. How's that feel?
Good.
Yeah?
And squish.
Okay, should we do the other foot or not?
Sure.
You like it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Last one is the back. We're gonna apply some lotion. Again, do some gentle pressure, circular motions. You ready? Yeah. Okay, lie on down there. You gotta make sure you find a nice temperature in the room for yourself so that you're not hold when you do this, yeah. I also like to lie on a heat pad when I do this, so it's hard to see the hands here underneath the shirt. But I rub, and I also use the thumb to do the circular motions along both sides of the spine. Be able to get this. Yeah, and so long as the face looks like that,
I don't feel any knots.
I think it's a success. You don't feel any knots? I'm the one who's supposed to be feeling for the knots. Yeah. And that's it. Just some moderate pressure down the back. Cool. Thanks for helping me with the demo, Rowan. How'd that feel? You ready to go back to class now? Sleep. Okay, so with that, maybe you're saying, feels great, but our hands are going to get tired. Well, that's where this little guy can come in. You can just use it to apply pressure to your shoulder or back using gravity. And that way, it lessens the work on you. So let's get into how to use this ball. All right, so like I said, you can try out different balls and see what you like. There's hard spiky balls, and then there's ones that are softer. I tend to like these softer ones, but they both, have the benefits of the increased blood flow and tension relief. So I think, again, just find the right thing for you. For me, this really helped with my mastectomy scar, and also because my posture is really bad. So one thing before we start, don't use these balls if you have an injury or trauma, or obviously broken skin, or if you just bruise easily. If in doubt, ask your practitioner or healthcare team. And today's techniques are all from physiotherapists, and I'm going to link to all of their techniques and extra references in the video description. Now, the main thing you want to do is actually try to find the knots. The physiotherapist will tell you that you actually want to find what they call good pressure. So it's not to necessarily only relax, but if you want to get the tension out, you try to find the knots. And then once you've found it, really apply it, the pressure, whatever you can take that isn't like crazy pain, and then you hold it there for around 30 seconds to a minute or more, increasing over time to release that knot. Yeah, so if you're getting started, there's two ways that you can do this. One is against a wall, and the other one is down on the ground on a mat. So everyone typically recommends that you start with the wall first because you can control the ball slightly better, and also it's less pressure to begin with because you're not putting your full body weight on the wall. So I'm gonna use the soft one that's my favorite. What we're gonna do is, if you wanna do the upper back, is put the ball between your shoulder and the wall and try to avoid kind of the direct middle line of your spine. So either do it on the left side or the right side. And then kind of roll it around until you find the place where you have the tension. And honestly, I have tension all over this back. And then just press firmly down on it and hold. And then if you find that you can take more, or if it feels good and you want to do a little bit more relief, what you can do is start rolling, bending your knees to go up and down. Oh, this feels great. Already I can kind of feel my muscles relaxing there. And that's really all there is to it. You just want to really give yourself the time for it to sit there and relax. And then you can obviously do this on the other side as well. And I'm doing it against a brick wall where there's a little bit of dents in there. Probably want to try something maybe a little more flat for yourself. And then you can go sideways. So yeah, this is one popular area. Another popular area that the physiotherapists recommend is the lower back, and it's the same thing. So you press against the wall, and again roll. Now if you can, what you try to do is also just roll this all the way to the side so that you're getting really into your hip area that may be really tense from sitting all day, and try to kind of roll out the tension there. So just like this. And what you want to do is avoid obviously just rolling over bone. That would not feel good. So this is actually feeling great for me. I've obviously never done this in front of a camera, so that part feels a little funny, but hopefully you're getting some useful tips from this. And that's it, it's as simple as that. And obviously if you need something bigger or smaller, you can play around with that. There's also balls that I never would have thought of using for this that I've seen other people use, including like smaller like squash balls, like things that are soft if you don't want that much pressure. Lacrosse balls apparently work great if you have those. So with the wall, obviously you can like lean in more if you want to put more pressure on it, and then take yourself off if you need. But the ultimate pressure that I find that's obviously available to use your entire body weight. So let's take a look at how you can do this on the ground with a yoga mat. Okay, so get yourself a yoga mat. Now what we can start with, one of my favorite ones is actually to try to get the back of the neck. So I like to use a bigger ball for that one just because I have a bit of curvature there. And you can do this with or without a pillow depending on how much pressure you can take. So if you want less pressure to begin with, you can start with a pillow. And then all you need to do is place the ball in the back of the neck here. And again, roll around until you find a tender spot. Take a few deep breaths, and then you hold it until 80% of that achy feeling, ideally, is gone. And like I said, you want to start with less time and then build up over time as you keep on doing this. So this is one of my favorites again because I'm hunched over the computer a lot, and this is just always stiff. And then again, you can roll around and try to do the circles. And then if you feel like you're up for it, do this basically without. And you see already how much more pressure that puts onto your neck there. Do it without the pillow. Oh, feels great. I could literally do this all day. So the other thing is that same exercise that I just showed you on the wall, you can be doing here as well on your shoulder. So again, just put that ball against your shoulder and lean back. This is definitely way more pressure. And I do find this one is a little bit more tricky because depending on the size of your ball, like I might need to switch to something smaller here. Yeah, that's definitely better. I do find this smaller one generally more useful. Because you have to like hold up your head here as this thing is pressing in. Oh, but yeah, this feels great. Oh, the other thing I should mention is that the stretching that you should be doing about this. A lot of physiotherapists actually recommend that you stretch the area both before and after that you do this. It's kind of adding to the benefits. So that's the shoulder and neck area. If you flip on over, another one you can do is your shin. So you can place that to your shin here, and then place as much or as little weight onto that leg as you want and roll. And again, try to find the tender area and roll that out. I find this one is great if you do a lot of running or exercise where this area might get stiff. And then of course, actually, if you're a runner, I wouldn't say I'm a runner, but that I do tend to do a lot of jogging, is actually using this to get your IT band. So the position is a little bit tricky out of all the ones. What you want to do is obviously place it onto the IT band and either put your foot to the front or to the side here to get the pressure to where you want it to be, and then roll. I know a lot of people use the bigger foam rollers for this, but I find this gets me, or the massage ball allows me to get a little bit more targeted, which is great. And then for someone I'm small, I'm 5'2". A lot of the rollers out there I find are just actually too big for me to be using. This works great. The other ones that you can be doing is your butt, which honestly you could have also done against the wall. I know some people who actually use the chair for this, but the chair is harder to control. So I find doing it on the mat a little bit easier. And this I also find great because this may not be an area that you may be comfortable with someone else touching. My regular massage therapist I've seen for so long that I'm kind of personally comfortable having that, but I know, some people, it's not your thing. This is something you can do for yourself. So there's that, and then you can basically go down the back of your leg to these various areas. So you can do this, obviously, and then go down to your calf, which is, again, great if you do a lot of walking or running. Just like this. So now you can probably see why starting against the wall is probably best, because this honestly requires some strength in other areas. As much as I'm relaxing my leg here, my weight is mostly back here. So this is a bit of an exercise in and of itself. All right, and then the last one is probably one of the easier ones, is to actually just do your foot. Place the ball on the ground and simply roll. So this is actually probably the most common use of one of these spiky massage balls. You can be doing this while you're watching TV, or whether you're doing some computer work at home. It's a great way to get that relaxation in. Those are what the physiotherapists recommend, and I just wanted to add, I guess, or show you two more things that I've been finding super helpful for myself. One is because I've been typing a lot, my wrists have been kind of stiff, and also through breastfeeding my kids. I mean, that was a long time ago, but my wrists have never been the same. And what my massage therapist had been recommending is I use one of these balls just to massage the forearm like this. And especially around here, I had no, makes sense, but basically everything is connected. So as much as I feel the tingling and the pain in my wrist area, actually a lot of the tension is coming from the upper parts of my arm. And when I started doing this type of massage around my elbow area, it has done wonders for my wrist. So highly recommend you try that if this wrist thing is also something you're experiencing. And then the last thing is I had a mastectomy on my right side when I went through cancer treatment, and that scar has been stiff the entire time. I did see massage therapy. Massage therapist for it. I saw a physiotherapist who specializes in mastectomy recovery, and what I found that has helped ever since I recovered. Everything's all healed there now. I definitely wouldn't do this really close to the surgery. Is actually using one of these massage balls to go over that area, and that area, obviously underneath the armpit here. Actually, when I reach up nowadays, it's still stiff, but using this ball here to get that rotation back has been super helpful. So that's something else you can try. Oh, and last thing is, if you don't really want to be moving around too much, the other things you can do is actually just use body weight by folding up your joints. So for what I mean by that, it's if you wanted to attach this area but you don't want to be holding it and rubbing it all the time, you could actually just be doing this and holding it there for a little while, and actually also same for your leg. So if you want to put it here, you could actually just sit like this for a bit and let the gravity naturally press down on it. Oh, feels great. All right, so those are the moves that I want to show you today. Just remember Physiotherapists recommend that you do stretching of that area that you're targeting. It adds to the tension relief, so make sure to try to do that. And then the other thing is, if you have a regular exercise routine, it's great to be doing this type of both massage as well as stretching before and after your routine. It's a great added thing so that whatever you may be tightening up during the exercise, you limber back up with this. So, hope you like those tips. And that's the massage demo for today. I hope it gave you some good tips on what you can try at home and that it gives you some relaxation. Maybe even some pain relief and, at the very least, something to look forward to. I know I always look forward to my own massages. Okay, if you like this video, subscribe for more. And until next time, take care, friends. Remember to give care to someone else too.